Mlb, and it's going to be a hot one out there, Zingy. Temperatures in the 90s right now around first pitch.
Yeah, Boog, some players love this heat. They feel like there's no fear attacking the baseball. Don't have to worry about cold days and getting jammed. But I tell you what, for me, it was always about hydration because I could cramp up. And you have to make sure that you stay up on your fluids. And it's not just when the game starts. This is something that you have to do days in advance if you're someone that's prone to cramping.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here, and starting this one, Nathan Eovaldi.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
MJ Melendez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. The pitch. Foul ball there. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And they're at the knees. 0-1.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boo. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
The pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
The 1-2. That's to third. Off balance beat. There's one. On to first. Out. Double play. Just got it there in time.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Missing inside, and that is ball 1. Just off the inside edge.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
2 outs, base is empty. That misses, and now 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
At the plate, Vinny Pasquantino. Two outs. And a foul ball. One now. And it's fouled away. Left-hand batter waits. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. At the belt and fires. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Started after it. Appeal to third. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. So one left for Kansas City. Now the Rangers will get their first crack. We're scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill today, Cole Reagans.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now Marcus Semien. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Reagans, a 6'4" lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a slider. That missed by a lot. And to count 1-2. And here it comes. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. This is outside, and the count is 2-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Two now. Semien waits. Got it by him for the K.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with two strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
1 out, bases empty.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Kicks and deals. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That's a good eye in that spot.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Bounced up the middle. Whips it to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Oh, and that liner got him. And they get the out after the ricochet. Rangers go down in order. Scoreless after 1. Back at Globe Life Field, here's the veteran outfielder, Hunter Renfroe. And the right-hander back to work. That one fouled off. Evaldi, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a slider.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Got him. And now one away.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Massey. That one missed. Evaldi, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Next offering in there for a strike.
1-1.
And the count even 1-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Second inning here, no score. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Nelson Velasquez
0-1.
at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Stays alive. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And that is that. Royals go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Now it's going to be Evan Carter. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. Reagans back to work. And a bunt back at the pitcher. Tosses to first. Beats him to the bag for an out on the bunt.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out. Way to go.
Here's Josh Young. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Here's the 0-2. Struck him out of the foul tip.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two outs. And it's even up.
Touchdown.
Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Swings and misses. Strike one.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And the 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. And another ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that skips in the dirt. Nobody out. Runner at first. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Next pitch is outside. And down on strikes he goes. And 1 away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Wow, he just showed right there why he's known for having one of the best arms, one of the elite arms in the league. Man, that runner had a big lead at first base. You usually don't get thrown out, but this guy's such a great thrower. That's pretty amazing right there.
Two down, nobody on.
Hey!
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. The wind of the pitch. On the ground to first. He handles it himself Leadoff man retired here in the third.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Here's Leody Taveras. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even at 1. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Misses off the plate. And it's 2-1. Bounce to third. And that one handled. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Ezekiel Duran, the next to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Not close with that one. It's 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Marcus Semien in the on-deck circle for Texas. 2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The wind and the pitch. On the ground to the left. And that chance handled. Tosses across to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rangers go down quickly there. And we're still knotted at 0. Back at Globe Life Field. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Bobby Witt Jr. The right-hander back to work. That one at 95, missed up top, ball 1.
Well, these Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Righty delivers. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Off the mark there. 1-0. Fourth inning underway, no score. And the righty deals. Right side. Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first. In time. Got him. KC down in order. Still no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Marcus Semien. Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers.
Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The lefty fires. Misses inside. 2-1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And a pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The line to kick the pitch. And there's a ball. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. So now it's Corey Seager, grounded out to short in his first trip. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate.
Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. Semien gets his lead at first with nobody out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Left-hand hitter waits.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He fouls it off. Will do it again.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Runner at first with no outs here.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Next up for Texas, Adolis Garcia. 0 for 1 so far. Semien runs. Ball misses. Throw, tag, out. What a throw by Salvador Perez.
Just a mechanically sound throw right there. Great footwork, good transfer, quick release, all those things that you need to do. You don't have to have the highest velocity, but if you can throw it on the money, you can throw out some fast runners.
The 1-0. Just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Just missed. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Man at first. Next to bat, the Texas cleanup hitter, Evan Carter. And that one fouled off. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. He's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So digging in, Josh Young. In for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one almost hit him. Not even close there. And the count's even at 2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Texas plates 2 on the homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. New inning getting started. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that misses off the outside edge.
Well, these Royals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Out to short. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. And Renfroe is retired. Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Struck out swinging his first time. Ball 1 on a pitch inside.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
That's in there. The Rangers up by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground to third. Young tossed to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Nelson Velasquez digs in now. First time up was a pop out. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
That one in there across the letters.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Pitch in the dirt. Now 1-2. Right side, hard hit. Over to low. Royals set down in order. Royals bats are quiet there. They trail it here 2-0. Back in Arlington, and now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. As the lefty gets to work. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one.
0-2 is the count.
And he deals. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Isbell settles underneath it, makes the catch, and there's one gone. Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. He's 0 for 1. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now. Leody Taveras now at the plate. Grounded out his first time up.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That's inside. 2-0. Two down, nobody on. And another ball. Foul ball. The pitch. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Rangers, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. Eovaldi back to work. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Oh, 0-2 now.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Taveras settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's the third baseman. Fouled off. He was late. The Royals down by a pair, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And a curve misses outside. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Carter makes the grab on the run. And next up for the Royals, MJ Melendez. 1 for 2. A little bit high, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals. They trail things here 2-0. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here's the Rangers DH, Ezekiel Duran. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Good eye right there. Here's a rocket out to left. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1. Tap dances out of the way of that one. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. One down, base is empty. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. And here it comes. And now it's filled up. And a pitch. And he walked him.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Step off throw to first. Semien back in. Semien runs. That's in for a strike. Throw, tag, out. What a throw by Salvador Perez.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
2 outs. Now a fly ball to right center. Under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flatten it out just because he's tired. he's still delivering good action.
All right, grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And now Salvador Perez, a strikeout and a walk.
Counts 1-0.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. The tying run at the plate. Chop back up the middle. Throws to first in time. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And now, Vinny Pasquantino. Inside, just missed. Bullpen action for the Rangers. David Robertson, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Burke also throwing. Tying run at the plate. Runner breaks for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Got a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
With the tying run at the plate, here are the top half of inning number 7. And that's outside. And it's 2-1.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That one misses, and it's 3-2.
That's a really good take.
Hunter Renfroe on deck for the Royals. Witt stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Three-two on the way. Gets a piece and stays alive. To kick the 3-2. Got him swinging.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up. He couldn't get the barrel to it.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Two outs with a runner at third. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And another ball. Michael Massey next up for Kansas City.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. Right side. Garcia settles under it. He's got it. And that's the third out. Royals lead one. They're still down. It's 2-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. John Schreiber.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. The pitch. Schreiber in his fourth year, 30 years old now, and they traded for him earlier this year. Bullpen action for the Royals. Chris Stratton up and throwing. And the pitch. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Isbell going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. So next to hit for Texas, Evan Carter. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
First pitch just misses. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Young lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. Right-hander kicks, deals. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1 now.
Well, they came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Grounded to third, could be two. There's one, and that's two. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Rangers 2 and the Royals nothing. Back at Globe Life Field, we're at the top of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Evaldi back to work. There's a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Righty to the plate. Swung on, popped up left side. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Next is the designated hitter, Nelson Velasquez. And first offering is fouled off. Way inside, and that hit him.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That'll be it for Nathan Eovaldi, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Brock Burke.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
One down. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. Ground ball up the middle. There's one.
That's an out.
And that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. Offense held in check there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Rangers 2 and the Royals nothing. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Josh Taylor.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Called strike right there. In the air to left center. Melendez going after it. And a quick out, number 1. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just missed.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Yep,
and that's outside. And a count 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The 2-1. That one ripped, but foul. One down, base is empty. Cut on and miss, struck him out. 2 out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Up next for the Rangers, Leody Taveras. And first offering is fouled off. Started to swing, held up. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's inside.
2 strikes.
In the air, right field, and that's the inning. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jose Leclerc.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Number 11 in the box now. No balls and a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Right through there for a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now at an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Tap to first. Low. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Now one gone in the ninth. Now the left fielder, MJ Melendez. 1 for 3. And ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. There's a strike. Up the middle, Simeon. Now a jump throw. Now only 1 out remaining. So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. Leclerc is just 1 strike away. And that's in the dirt. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.